Coming up,
Record participation at this year's Junior National.
Win or lose, it was one of the best experiences I've ever had.
Sloppy Joe Grand Island style burgers.
That is correct.
cliffhangers and surprises at the VitaFirm Junior National Hereford Expo. Next on The American Rancher. Welcome to The American Rancher. I'm Pam Minnick. 1817. The first set of Hereford cattle in America are imported from England by Senator Henry Clay of Kentucky. 200 years later, generations of Hereford breeders create one of the most iconic and prolific breeds in North America. In 1965, the American Hereford Association established the first national association for juniors. And to financially support the education of its junior members, the Youth Foundation was established in 1986. The 2018 VitaFirm Junior National Hereford Expo highlights the growth and success of its members, and this year became the largest competition and educational event of its kind for young Hereford breeders.
We're here in Grand Island this week at the Junior National Hereford Expo, and we have seen a tremendous amount of growth in not only the Hereford Youth Foundation of America and all the scholarships and leadership opportunities we're able to offer. The Junior National Hereford Expo has just really grown.
So this week we have over 900 exhibitors, all on one complex. You get those 900 plus their families, and all of a sudden you have an entire crowd of individuals who are all focused on one thing, and that's Hereford cattle.
The story I like to tell about the National Junior Hereford Association is the success of the young people. This breed is on top, and we want to keep it on top. And the only way we're going to do it is with our young members in the junior program.
You know, we're up to over 3,300 members at the end of last fiscal year, up 8% from the previous year. So I think we're headed in the right direction.
The National Junior Hereford Association is governed by a board of directors. We have 12 junior members who serve on the board for 3-year terms.
With a junior program of this size and with the National Junior Hereford Association, I mean, it's crucial for us to take the lead and represent all the other juniors and to help organize events such as this.
I guess the responsibilities that we have are very important to the show, because without us, our show would be very hectic.
Without the junior board, this junior program wouldn't have grown and wouldn't be what it is today.
As you go back and look at the history of these junior board members that have served and how important they are to the industry, they're very employable, they're very successful as they go out in the industry because of what they've been able to develop and the skill sets learned through this leadership opportunity.
Our mother and father, they were both on the board, and our uncle was too, and actually our grandfather was on the senior board in the past, and you know, we've always looked up to them, and they're some of our role models growing up and people we strive to be like, and it just felt like the right opportunity to help out other junior members. I mean, when I was a kid, you know, I looked up to some of the other junior board members as mentors, and I still see them. I mean, some of them are here now, and I still look up to them and talk to them, and great family friends. And you know, it's just a way for us to give back to the Hereford Association, who's helped us out so much growing up.
Even if you're not on the junior board of directors, there's so many other ways to get involved within our association and gain those skills that are going to be valuable outside of the show ring and also in future careers in the industry and being a promoter of agriculture in the industry.
After the break, competition at the 2018 Junior National Hereford Expo heats up.
We got a tie.
And then later, emotions are high when 4 newly elected board members are revealed.
That may be when I fall apart.
You're watching The American Rancher.
If you're in the stocker business, you know exceptional care and good nutrition are the keys to healthy, profitable cattle. The Gain Smart Stocker program provides all the tools you need to minimize stress at receiving, stimulate appetite quickly, and create efficient gains on forage or feed. Plus, feeding Gain Smart makes your cattle eligible for Superior's first ever value-added nutrition program. Learn more about the Gain Smart Stalker program and find a dealer near you at gainsmart.com.
In 1994, Superior Livestock Auction introduced nationally recognized value-added programs to the American beef industry. Now, cattle sold on Superior Livestock video auctions get top dollar when a program is behind them. The USDA-approved, third-party audited Superior Verified program verifies source and age of your calves. Superior Progressive Genetics identifies load lots of cattle sold on Superior that are sired by Top Genetics. NHTC verifies the source, age, and non-hormone treatment status of your calves. These and other Superior value-added programs are just another way that Superior Livestock is improving the beef industry and bringing more dollars to your bottom line. Individual programs start at just $1.22 per hundredweight.
So you can't make any money any faster than investing $3 and getting $40, $60, $70 back.
Call or go online to find out more about Superior Livestock's value-added programs.
Welcome back to The American Rancher. It's the first week in July, and the 2018 Junior National Hereford Expo is underway. The 12-member National Junior Hereford Board oversees competition and events ranging from grill-off to showmanship. All events at this year's expo are designed to educate and grow the future members of the Hereford breed. The grandest of all events in Grand Island are the cattle show competitions. With over 1,500 head of cattle shown, 2018 is the largest of its kind in the Hereford Junior program, making first place that much sweeter.
It was absolutely nerve-wracking. The problem of just like every time a judge passing by you almost touching your shoulder.
Your grand champion senior showman, Tyler Allen from Texas.
It's nerve-wracking, especially going against your friends. We're all competitive, but we're all happy for each other. But I mean, it's such an awesome feeling when they finally get to the top two and you finally get that feeling that you've accomplished it. It was amazing.
And Tyler's brother Mason walks away as overall polled female reserve champion.
Had a pretty awesome day yesterday.
I'm Guapo. These two are the banditos. I'm the chef. And then our other kid is the engineer for the train. We're doing the grill off.
We'd like to thank our judges for their time today and give them a sample and entertain any questions about our presentation. How may we help?
Dude, do you know any packing places I could take some of my Hereford cattle to get them processed?
Well, there is one in Omaha, Nebraska.
Record participation at this year's Junior National and the grill-off competition.
Sloppy Joe Grand Island style burgers.
I guess the gist of it is to teach these young breeders how to represent the very important part of our program, which is the production of beef and how to present this to a consumer. Most importantly, presenting and interacting, as human beings, which is also very important in terms of just selling your product.
As at the end of the day, they are going to be the next generation of our producers and need to understand what exactly goes into the program and how to improve upon the quality that's going into the boxed beef that we distribute around the world.
It's really gratifying to see the Certified Hereford Beef program through these young people's eyes.
Over 55 million pounds of beef and 400,000 head go into the CHB program each year. That is up by 8% from last year.
They can cook with the different products. They're quite good at what they're doing, quite good chefs that we have.
Attention in the barns. Any and all team and individual sales contestants, you must go to the sheep barn to your rooms immediately. If we help you save one live calf, then you have more than paid for our product.
We realize you'll get a lot of sales pictures today about a little bit more.
Team and individual sales, they're a very important event for junior members to get involved in. I know starting out at a young age, it's important for the junior members to build communicational skills and public speaking skills as well.
You guys did a great job, and we wish you the best of luck. In our mind, they're all winners because they were able to come into this room and market and sell us something. Some very, very talented young people, and you can tell a lot of that winning starts at home because it comes from their parents. The parents are the ones that have instilled those winning ethics and tributes into those young people.
You guys are both excellent representations of Hereford Gold. I commend you for your practice, your effort, and your knowledge. So I had the opportunity to officiate the Hereford Bowl, and it's probably one of the longest contests since the inception of the Hereford Expo. It's really an opportunity to dig down into knowledge of the beef cattle industry.
Coming into the final round of the intermediate division, Indiana is ahead of the younger Illinois team by 3 points. Each team will now use their scores to wager against the written answer of one question. Whichever team answers that question correctly adds the points they wagered to the score they had going into the final round. How much each team wagers can easily become the only difference between first or second place, regardless of the original score.
We have a total of 13 points for one team, a total of 10 points for the other team. You can only wager the points that you have. In this case, in a competitive round like this, there might be a little strategy in this. Okay, let's pick those up.
Each team submits their answers, and everyone is on the edge of their seats.
Okay, very good. Actually, so all three AHA profit indexes and name the new commercial program the AHA and Red Angus are partnered up in with. And so the team from Indiana answered.
Up next,
the winner is...
It's awards night at the 2018 Vitaform Junior National Hereford Expo. Stay with us.
Join Superior on September 14th for the annual Nunley Brothers One Ranch Raised Bred Heifer Sale. Continuing their family tradition, this year the Nunleys are offering over 600 of the finest Nunley genetics. Their Santa Gertrudis-based calves crossed with Hereford bulls make an ideal heterosis genetic blend that produces a productive feeder animal along with a superior cow in the pasture. Log on to NunleyBrothers.com for more information about the Nunley Brothers September 14th sale.
International Genetic Solutions Feeder Profit Calculator. What is it? Simply put, it's a tool to assist in determining feeder calf value of the largest genetic group within the industry, and that's the crossbred feeder calf. The Feeder Profit Calculator incorporates genetic knowledge of mainstream sires, regardless of the breed, preconditioning and vaccination information, weaning management, and responsible health programs to evaluate the value on a set of calves. The finished product is a certificate that highlights the genetic and management predictions on those calves, along with certain carcass and growth traits. Producers have 3 things to sell when it comes to their feeder calves, and that's genetics, health, and the management those cattle are under. The Feeder Profit Calculator wraps all this information together, but the cost, can a rancher even afford it? Well, how about this? It costs nothing. Head to internationalgeneticsolutions.com. You can either know or guess. Choose no. International Genetic Solutions Feeder Profit Calculator.
It was very exciting to be able to compete in the finals.
Question 7. What does NCBA stand for?
National Cattlemen's Beef Association.
That is correct.
Welcome back to the American Rancher. Team Indiana and Team Illinois are battling it out in the annual Hereford Gold contest, pitting themselves against industry knowledge for top bragging rights. The final question is wagered against each team's existing score, and the results are in.
Indiana is incorrect. They had the 3 indexes, but they did not have the commercial program that I asked. Indiana wagered 8 points. Illinois wagered 5 points, and they were incorrect in their answer as well. So,
we have a tie.
We got a tie.
New
In a cliffhanger tiebreaker, the team from Indiana prevails with a mere 1-point lead. Congratulations on a job well done.
Welcome to the Junior National Hereford Expo and the Hereford Express Awards Night Ceremony. I am Stephen Green, your NJHA Chairman. This past week has been one of the most exciting in Hereford industry, and it's all thanks to everyone in this arena. Tonight, we're here to celebrate those who have burned the midnight coal to win contests and scholarships.
Congratulations.
Awards Night brings a record number of young Hereford producers forward to receive awards and scholarships. Grill-off, team, and individual sales, and all the other events have new champions. But every contestant walks away with new skills and experience that will benefit them for the rest of their lives.
You can tell from their education, their willingness to stay and work and do those kind of things, they're just more organized.
All evening, 13 junior member candidates sit in quiet anticipation. They have campaigned hard for the honor of being selected as the newest members of the junior board, but only 4 will be chosen.
And our newest member is Miss Montana Lawrence from Minnesota.
After emotional farewell speeches, each of the 4 retiring board members pass on their coveted maroon jackets in a tradition that began in 1965 when the junior board was founded. One by one, the new board members are announced.
And final National Junior Hereford Association Director, Miss Brooklyn Adam from Missouri.
The biggest thing that was going through my mind was win or lose, it was one of the best experiences I've ever had. So that was definitely a surprise. I'm so excited.
And for me, my father got to be on the board when he was my age, and so it's kind of continuing a family tradition that I never imagined I would have the honor of continuing.
I was so proud of all the others who run because there were so many people that ran this year, and I thought it was super cool that I was picked by the juniors to get on.
Hard work pays off, and it's a dream come true, truly.
The last 2 or 3 years, we've set a record for our numbers and entries at Junior Nationals. So, quite frankly, the ball is set on the tee for them to hit. I mean, it's in their hands, and they can take this deal up to the next level, whatever that level may be. And I'm not sure what it is because it's incredible right now.
You know, without the 12 junior board of directors, they would take a lot of leadership from other people, but giving us these opportunities, we're able to grow as people, gain these skills, and then also lead thousands of junior members across the country and help them develop into these roles throughout their junior career and make an impact on the Hereford breed while serving.
It would be difficult for the junior board to thrive without the support of the Hereford Youth Foundation of America. In 1986, HYFA was established to provide much of the resources that grow and improve the entire National Junior Hereford Association.
The mission of the Hereford Youth Foundation of America is to promote scholarship, leadership, and education.
Some kids are involved in different activities, so we've tried to broaden it over the years. When we first started the foundation, it was very singular in purpose, and now it's bigger in purpose. It has grown now to the point where we're involved with the Junior National, we're involved with the Research Foundation, we're involved in scholarships.
We're able to disperse more than $180,000 worth of scholarships in the calendar year. We have a huge support of leadership in our Faces of Leadership Conference. We have a leadership endowment that was started a few years ago, and that enables us to support leadership activities. We also have a big education component, and that is driven by the Junior National Hereford Expo. Whether it's through scholarships, whether it's through educational endowments, leadership endowments, we are just very blessed to have such a generous support group of donors that support the Hereford Youth Foundation year after year.
And we hope to benefit more kids. So there are a lot of different ways to contribute, and I think people need to understand that because, you know, the $10 guy is just as important to us as the $10,000 guy. So let's say, for instance, they're not a show person, and this cattle show didn't mean anything to them, but the kids are important to them, or the Hereford industry is important to them. They can contribute on research, they can contribute to the Pride Convention, they can contribute to Junior Expo.
The continuing growth of the Hereford Youth Foundation of America relies on the generosity of donors from across the country. To support the Hereford Youth Foundation of America, give any amount by logging on to HerefordYouthFoundation.org or click the link at Hereford.org. Before we go, the National Junior Hereford Association and the Hereford Youth Foundation of America would like to take a moment to thank the 2018 title sponsors of the VitaFirm Junior National Hereford Expo in Grand Island.
Here at Buck Cattle Company, we're at Madill, Oklahoma. We raise Hereford, Maine Anjou, and Bucking Bulls. We're very involved in the junior program. We sell, like most of our cattle, we have a spring sale in March and a fall sale in October. And then we sell our bulls in online sale or at private treating. We market about 150 bulls each year of both breeds. And it's been a good business. We're very fortunate to make our living in agriculture and very fortunate to have these young people involved in our program. The Buck Cattle Company's always been huge supporters of the junior program. I mean, our daughter graduated and went all the way through the junior programs in her whole show career, and we saw the effects of that and saw the involvement of that program and seen what it's done for her. And a big part of our business is selling cattle into the junior exhibitors, and you know, those are the future leaders of our breed.
Hello, my name is Dave Allen. On behalf of myself and the three businesses I run with my family, Gene Source, our semen distribution company, Barre Cattle Company, our cow-calf operation, and the brand company, our promotional products business, I would like to thank the American Hereford Association and the American Junior Hereford Association for letting us be a part of this great event. I run these three businesses with my wife Becky and my three sons Tyler, Mason, and Landry. Our one hired individual that helps us a great deal, Drew Schmidt. I'm a past member of both the American Horned and Polled Junior Hereford Associations. Participated in many junior nationals in the 80s and early 90s along with my brother and sister, my entire family. We've stayed active in the Hereford industry my whole life. So once my kids were old enough to participate themselves, I knew we would be involved. And with that, we'd just like to thank everyone involved for their hard work and support of this great event.
Hoffman Ranch is a family-owned and operated cattle ranch located in the Sandhills of Nebraska. There are 3 generations on the ranch to carry on the legacy of proven Hereford genetics that build quality cattle for the progressive commercial cowman. Hoffman Ranch markets 400 Hereford, Angus, and Sim-Angus bulls annually and markets 200 to 400 females and over 1,000 commercial females a year. With leading donors in the business, they rely heavily on their extensive ET program. They have exhibited over 20 Denver champions and sold over 12 Grand and Reserve Grand champions at the Hereford Junior Nationals. On Monday, September 24th, 300 head will be offered during their annual female sale, including the heart of the donor pen, elite show heifers and bred heifers, selling all registered Hereford females carrying a heifer calf pregnancy. This will be Hoffman's biggest and most complete set of females ever sold. Don't miss this opportunity. Find out more at HoffmanRanch.com. The Louderman family is proud to partner with the National Hereford Junior Association in educating and guiding the next generation of Hereford producers.
Our ceiling should be the next generation's floor. As they move on and the knowledge that they've gained and we've provided them, hopefully takes them to the next step and makes it bigger and better on down the line.
Mainly it's because of this junior association that I've learned what I've learned and I'm where I am today.
Louderman is a family-owned and operated seed stock operation, and Louderman is a name frequently heard in the winner's circle across the nation.
Everybody wants to win, but that's not how we in particularly define success as a whole.
You know, our success is determined or measured by our customers' success. We've got several families that we've done business with and sold cattle to for multiple generations.
4 generations of experience, a tradition of results. Louderman is a nationally recognized name in real estate, machinery, equipment, and livestock sales.
Express Ranches is a large seed stock and commercial operation headquartered here in Yukon, Oklahoma. Mr. Funk actually got in the cattle business about 40 years ago. He purchased this ranch about 30 years ago. Initially, he started out in the limousine business, and as we dispersed the limousine, we added Hereford several years ago. Mr. Funk is very interested in agriculture, very interested in agricultural youth, and probably one of the most important things, in my opinion, to youth development is the interaction that the young people get with each other from around the country and get to interact not only with their family and parents, but with other adults that are in the cattle business and agriculture and the lessons that they learn. And so very, very high on the National Junior Hereford Show, very, very high on the National Junior Hereford Association. And so we really feel like it's a very, very worthy cause and one that we're really tickled to support.
Congratulations again to all the winners at this year's VitaFirm Junior National Hereford Expo in Grand Island. That's all for now. To find out more about us, visit our website, theamericanrancher.com, or connect with us on Facebook. I'm Pam Minnick. For the entire American Rancher team, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
I think the future's bright for the Hereford breed. Obviously, if you look around and see some of these kids, I mean, they're top-notch individuals, and they're learning every day on these, on a grand scale, if you will. I think that it's really bright for us, not just for this show, but for research and for the Hereford industry in general. I think things are really looking up.
I tell you, that sure does get you excited to be a part of the Best Junior Beef Breed Association, as voted by the 2017 Best of the Barns.
That was superior.